Okay, this is a presentation on how to embed Google Slides and PowerPoint into Canvas. So, with the school doesn't provide Google Drive access anymore, so you can do that yourself. So, if you just go to Google Drive or just search for Google Drive, it will come up with something that looks like this, and then you can sign up. It says sign up at no cost. It does show pricing up here, and I'm always leery of that. So for 20 years, I've had a Google account for 20 years, and they haven't started charging for that yet. However, I have had a free Google account that they have started charging for. And so just be aware that they probably won't charge, but they may charge in the future through your Google account. So just keep that in mind. So you can just sign up for a Google account. When you sign up for a Google account, then you just can go to do the same thing, Google Drive. So this brings up, and so now you can go here, and if you're already signed in, it will just show this. And so to start a new slideshow, and I see some of you've done this, you can click on Google Slides. This will bring this up, and then you've got some templates that you can choose from, just like this. We will show, and here you can just there's a couple ways to do this. Brings up this new, and then you can change the layout of those slides depending on what you want to use. Here, like this, you can choose a background. It says choose an image. It comes up here. Google Images, these don't show up, but you have to do a search. I'm just going to type in beach background. These show up, and you can choose any one of these that you want, and it will insert that image in there. If you want to insert one of your own image here, and then I've got some in Google Photos. I've got this. I'm going to insert. These are really, really large photos. I can see why it's taking a minute to upload those. But you can see here now I've got my image inserted into that. So just a quick tutorial on how that works. I'm going to show you. This is one that I already created for this presentation. So here we go under File, and right here it says Share, and you're going to publish to the web. It will bring this up. I've already got this published, and I want to embed, and so there is a bit of code here for HTML called an iframe. So we copied that, and I bring up a notepad, and I just copy this in here. So I've got this. So make sure it's got the iframe at the beginning and an iframe at the end. So you've got to have all these, especially this part at the beginning is important, and this little tag at the end is what they're called. So we've got that, so we can embed that into Canvas. So here so the other option is in OneDrive, and we do have a OneDrive account with Salt Lake Community College. So if you just type in Office 365, it will come up here and it'll say Microsoft 365 login. And then here we've got sign in, and it'll bring up something like this. And then you need to use what looks like this, the Bruin Mail address that you have. Click next, type in your password. Once your password's in, it brings up this verification. Once you're logged in, so if you're logged into Outlook and maybe you're getting your information or getting your email through that way, you click up on here on these 9 dots, the Rubik's Cube or whatever you want to call those. And then it comes up here and it shows PowerPoints or maybe you haven't done. And so if you can just click on PowerPoint here. If there's no PowerPoints, you can add a new one. And here's the PowerPoint presentation. This brings up PowerPoint. And this is just like we've got all kinds of templates that you can choose from over here. You can see more. you can choose any one of these. We'll throw this one in here. So this is what it looks like, if you want to do a new slide. And then similar to the other one, you can choose what you want this to look like. There's all kinds. For this particular one, you're not doing any transitions, but here it's got all these different things you can do. You can figure that out, but this is similar. And so you've got here, and then it is also got a share button, and then you click embed. And here on the embed part, once again, we've got this iframe, and I've got this all selected. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy it over here. And so we've got our iframe code. Sorry, you can see the iframe code here that you will use to paste into Canvas. So here, let's bring up the assignment. So here in the assignment, and here I've embedded a video. This video will be embedded like this. And then I have some slideshow examples on how those will work. So here, and once you've put this in, I think you have access to edit. So you can come into edit, and mine's a little bit more complex because I wanted to put this in this way, but you can do this. But there's some little code brackets down here at the bottom. The less than, greater than, and the /. Click on that, and it will give you some code here. And so normally you're just going to paste in this iframe. And once you paste in the iframe, I'm going to hit cancel here and just do another reply. So you can see when this comes up. When it comes up, if you click on the code, you paste in your iframe, you see all of that editing stuff went away. Click back on this, and then you can see that your Google slide is embedded into the post. Now you can see here the width and the height of this. You can change those. You can change that right there in the code. So let's do that really quick. So I don't know what the aisle, I know it's 1920 by 1080. And you don't need to do it this big, but you will see once I did it like this, now and this is way too large. So the slideshow is now filling up that whole space. Well, so here, if I just do the reply here, then it's going to show the slideshow really big. So you can see that's how I'm going to delete this. So, but that's how to embed those things. So we could do the same thing with our code from Microsoft. Now I have another presentation, and this is actually for, that's not the one. I've got the one for the class, which is the design process. So I went through that same process here. I've got share, and I've done the embed, and here you can change the width of here, and then same thing, copy the code out of that and go back over into the assignment. So we're back into the assignment, do the same thing. And then here again, you can see the width and the height here, and you can change those if you want to change. But I click that back, and we can see that the presentation is now embedded in that. Hit the reply, and then that will show up to the other students as your Google slide. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, let me know.